Alright guys, welcome back to Chad's RC Adventures. Today we're going to be going over the Traxxas UDR and the real truths and strengths about this truck. Is it even really worth the $800 that they're charging for it now? I've had two of them for about a year now, and I have put them through the ringer. As you can see, this one is basically just a roll cage with an ESC on it, and a sway bar, and what's left of a body. And no motor, no transmission. That's all in my toolbox and kept as a spare for this one, just because I like to take it to the track, and if anything happens, want to stay ready. And always just have one running. And you're wondering how many screws that is. That's a whole Traxxas UDR and screws. So many screws. If you don't like working on RC trucks, this is not the truck for you, old son. It's going to take a lot of wrenching time. It's going to take a lot of love and care. This is definitely not a RC car. If you're not going to take care of them, do not get it, because it is a lot to work on. Almost every time you go out, you will break something on it. It's just part of owning a UDR and driving it hard. Unless you want to drive it very soft, but I like to drive mine like they're in the Baja races, like we're going 200 miles through the desert, or 1,000 miles through the desert at 150 miles an hour, and just going all for it. I grew up watching those races, really loved them, just love the technology of those trucks. It's so crazy. I don't know, I grew up going out in a 1985 Ford F-150, a 1995 Ford F-250, and those trucks have no suspension. It's just leaf springs and that one spring, and you're just bouncing around. Your dad's going so hard off-road, and you're just ping-pong balling around the whole back seat. It is not fun, and so it's just so cool to see the technology that they've taken with these trucks and putting them into an RC vehicle. When you get the suspension on these UDRs working and dialed in, I mean, there's nothing it can't handle. It's an awesome truck for sure. Worth every penny, in my opinion. If you can afford to get it, get it. Just be ready to do a lot of maintenance and work, because there's so many moving parts on them. They're actually built like a real car, where you'll see every other RC car have independent suspension. These are actually built with a rear axle housing, a real drive shaft, real trailing arms, and it just looks like an actual trophy truck with look. And if you look at the front, like, they did so good with the scale detail on it. Now, how it handles, I still got the stock bell cranks, which I've heard that's the biggest problem with steering. I did put the Reefs Raw 500 in here to help with steering, but if you got a lot of power but you got a lot of flex in what you steer, you're still not going to steer well. So that's why a lot of you see my videos on the track don't handle too well, because it don't turn too well. So I think that's definitely going to be one of my next upgrades, is a better bell crank. But I just put the Vitavon, what do you call these, sway bars on there, and that was such a tremendous upgrade. Helped with rolling over so much. It's really the only upgrade I've made, besides the aluminum trailing arms and aluminum rear diff, just because in the summer it gets hot. It's a lot easier to grease something that's aluminum. Plastic just gets all saturated, leaks out everywhere. And then on something like this, you just want to have a little bit more metal in the rear end, because that's the one thing that is beneficial about a real trophy truck, is the engine is in the back, but here they have it very mid. The UDR is very front heavy, and it always tries to drop down and nosedive on you. So I tried to put as much aluminum upgrades as I could back here without adding too much weight and overstraining the motor. But the ones that I do add a nice touch and make it look really awesome. I just love that scale look and that Baja. I love Baja racing. It's so freaking fun. But yeah, so I added more weight in the rear here, just trying to keep it from nosediving. I did have aluminum A-arms on, but that just kept it nosediving even more. And I mean, these are only a $10-15 part, really easy to get, but awesome truck. The suspension on it, the way it works, the engineering, definitely worth it. Really been toying with getting like a low-C Super Baja Ray, one of the 1/5 scale trucks like this, and then the low-C Baja 1/10 scale, just kind of really enjoy these Baja style of rigs. Like, they're not like any other RC car. They're in their own complete class, or they're like a scale rock crawler, but in a desert truck. And so you can't take it out to the track and expect to see truggy results with it. You can't expect to see buggy results with it, because it's simply not built for the track. It's built for going through the desert. And so you need to find, like, the best place I've found is out at our racetrack. They have a few little hiking trails that lead into a jump, and that's like the best place because it's got the narrow dirt path, and so it's like a real dirt road. And so just trying to keep it on something like that, it's been the most enjoyable for me, and taking it up on hiking trips and stuff like that, and get to take your crawlers out. Just an overall universal truck, something I like to always keep in my car, because you never know when you're going to see some potholes or something that you're going to run over, and just see that suspension work on the UDR. And when you watch those videos in slow motion, it's hard to almost distinguish if it's a real truck or not. But love this truck, super phenomenal. If you can afford one, get one. They're definitely worth it, but there's so much maintenance. There are going to be a lot of screws. It's like 13 screws just to get the body off, and the bodies do not last for somebody that might baby their trucks, they do last, but for somebody that bashing them, goes hard on them, doesn't mind replacing a few parts, they are going to break up. But at the end of a Baja race, what do the trucks look like? Exactly like this. So the body's hanging out, there's holes in the panels, dust everywhere. So I really enjoy that scale look. And so it's just all really about what you want at the end of the day. Don't go about with what your friends' opinions are. You got to find what's really going to make you happy in the RC community, because at the end of the day, we all have our own little quirks and we all like different things. So find what you really enjoy and go out there and drive the heck out of it. And don't let people tell you how to drive your RC cars, because at the end of the day, they're your RC cars. So go out there and enjoy them. Thank you guys for all the support. We hit 1 million views on one of our shorts. It's actually at 2.5 million now, so that's really exciting. Just watching this channel grow. Thank you all for watching and supporting. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.